wrote this? Who wrote this? He wrote this. She wrote this. They wrote this. Who wrote this? Shh.
Welcome to Who Wrote This Shit, where hilarious panelists will answer wild prompts and our contestants will try to figure out who wrote this shit. I am Ethan, your host with the most bow ties, reminding you at home to play along in the comments or chat for your chance to be featured on screen. And now, let's meet our panel for tonight! Oh, hey! It's some familiar faces. We love it. Well, first up, we've got one of our original Who Wrote This Shit stars, the deliciously funny Miss Apple Adams.
Hi, Ethan. Hi, crew. Hi, Chelsea and all.
Hi.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know what the fuck that meant.
Yes, we love this show, and we love you, Miss Apple. We're so happy to see you. Gosh. Well, Miss Apple, tonight we are celebrating comics. So is there a comic book character that informs your completely natural beauty?
Just someone soft, light on the makeup, someone who's just a natural woman. But outside of that, Harley Quinn for sure, because I've never seen a bitch look so much like a juggalo and still be fuckable.
Ooh.
Yes. Ooh, the studio audience loved that.
They did. they were so excited about that.
Well, didn't laugh, applause.
Exactly. Just applause. Just applause. That's what we go for. Well, Apple, it is great to see you. We're so happy to have you here, as always. Oh, yay. Well, next up, it's not just a comic, but also the only drag queen on the panel, Clay Newman. Hey, Clay.
Well, hello, friends on the internet. Nice to see you all.
Oh, Clay, good to see you. Now, Clay, I'm just going to assume you were a comic book kid. Did you ever invent a superhero?
Yeah, I really felt like smell kind of got the shaft as far as superpowers go. Not a lot of smell-oriented superheroes. So I was the schnoz as a child.
Oh.
Most of the crimes were fart-oriented, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you can sniff out some good ones tonight, Clay. We're thrilled to have you here, as always. Oh, gosh. Well, in our center square, fresh out of the funny papers, it is the absolutely unstoppable Chelsea Bearce. Hey, Chelsea!
Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Well, Chelsea, I got to start this game off right. So Here we go. Fuck, marry, kill, comic strips, comic books, or stand-up comics.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Well, kill stand-up comics. They're the worst. Absolutely. Kill them. Kill them. I think I would fuck comic books.
Okay.
Because they always leave you wanting more. And then comic strips, I think I would marry because they've been around the longest, so they're not going anywhere. Yeah.
Reliability.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, Chelsea, it is always such a pleasure to see you every Monday night. You're looking fabulous as always. And now let's say hi to stand-up comic David Shapiro. Hey, David.
Hey, Ethan, how are you?
Oh my gosh, it's fantastic to see you with Mario in the corner there. Digging it.
This is kind of a comic. Yeah.
Sort of. Now,
he lives here.
Dave, he does. Well, David, if you could live in a newspaper comic strip, which one would it be?
Oh.
I don't know which one it would be. I tell you which one it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be this one. What's the family with the kid and he runs in the patterns that don't make sense?
The Family Circus?
Fuck that kid.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't they have 6 kids? I feel like Family Circus has a bunch of kids.
I'm talking about the one with the crazy directions. I don't like him.
Okay. Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool story.
Feelings.
Noted.
Good to know. No feelings at all. Oh, gosh. Well, David, always a pleasure to see you. And speaking of comics, finally not writing their own intro, let's say hi to the highly two-dimensional Robby Sandler. Hi, Robby. Oh, God. So, Robby, who is your favorite animated villain? And tell us, how are the two of you similar?
Ooh.
I'm not 100% sure how we're similar, but as a child, I was thoroughly aroused by Hexus from Fern Gully. because it was voiced by Tim Curry and it was a cloud of pollutant gas. But like a sexy one. You know what? You need to go Google the song that Hexa sings. It's called Toxic Love, and I don't know why nobody does it in drag.
Because it hits too close to home.
Oh, very true. Very true. Oh. Well, Robby, we'll do
the Band-Aids.
Well, Robby, we're glad to have you here. We're glad to have all of our panelists here. Now let's head on over into the studio and meet our contestants for tonight.
Okay.
Oh,
Here we go.
my goodness. One and the other one is coming on in. We hope. We're going to find out. We're going to cross our fingers. Well, if we can do this right, it will be a battle of the brothers, because today we've got Billy and George playing. So, Billy, longtime fan, longtime listener, honestly, longtime player too, just like longtime everything. Billy, we gotta know. Who are you? Where are you? And why are you gonna win this shit?
Because my internet is dope.
Okay.
So that's probably why I'll win it. Just pure process of elimination.
That tracks. That does seem accurate. That does seem accurate. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, you know what? In the event that your brother does decide to join us, why don't you introduce him? You can tell us who he is, where he is. Oh, no, there he is. Oh, my goodness. He is a spinning circle on our screen, so it's very exciting. This is George.
Who will it be? Who will it be?
Hey, George, do you want to tell us who you are, where you are, and why you're going to win this shit?
Oh, he's typing.
George, I know you're back.
He's typing.
I'm in Cary, North Carolina, and I'm the original buyer, so he has no chance of beating me.
Ah, very good. No,
I can in and out.
we're gonna see if we can make this work while David and his furry companion check in on everything. Let's talk about how this game is played. So our panelists are going to submit their answers anonymously, and on your turn, you'll get 3 guesses to match a panelist with an answer, and then your opponent gets 1 chance to steal. And if you're still confused, that's okay, because dumber people have succeeded at this. But enough about them. It is time for round 1.
Who wrote this? Shh.
Wait.
God save us all tonight.
Hallelujah.
All right. Well, welcome to the very first round, everybody. We flipped a coin. It is awesome, Leah. You're not wrong. We did flip a coin before this show, and George is going to get to go first. So, George and panel, are you ready for the very first prompt of our show?
Just
Hope so.
Take your time.
Take your time. It's going to be good. All right. Well, the very first prompt of our show is, as always, the You Wrote This Shit prompt, inspired by our fans. So if you'd like to help us inspire a prompt, make sure that you are following us on Instagram, because we are taking suggestions every single week. So, of course, this week's You Wrote This Shit prompt is... Panel, we would like you to rename a comic strip to be about farmers, thanks to @autistic_Audra. Now, George, if you can hear us, would you like to play or pass to Billy?
Okay, cool.
Click once for pass.
He votes for pass. I think we're going to vote for pass. So, Billy, it is your round. So, panelists, go ahead and text in your answers to the You Wrote This Shit prompt. We'd like you to rename a newspaper comic strip to be about farmers, thanks to @autistic_Audra. And if you are playing along at home, yeah, we got to hear from you too. So go ahead and drop your very best answers into Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, because we are because we're pulling up our favorites every single round.
I'm gonna pass.
So, Billy, all right, we got you there, George. So, Billy, we got to talk to you for just a second. What is your favorite classic newspaper comic strip?
I'm gonna pass.
You're gonna pass out, Chelsea. Newspaper comic strip. I didn't really read them that much. The only time I actually really read them was when I put Silly Putty on them and made it like a copy of it and read it backwards.
Ah, Silly Putty, a classic. That one. Stretch out Garfield and make him look weird, or Dilbert, I guess. Oh gosh. All right. Well, let's talk to our panel a little bit because we've got some great comics right here. First up, we've got David Shapiro. Now, David, very important. What do you think the worst part of being a farmer would be?
All of it. I'm gonna say waking up early.
Waking up early. You're a night owl, I gather.
Well, yeah, because can you be a farmer and wake up at like 2 PM?
No.
Okay, and that doesn't jive with my life.
It just wouldn't work. I just don't think it would work. I don't think that's the reality you're looking for.
Also, can you just farm kosher crops? I don't know. Like, are they?
Most crops are kosher.
I mean, you just gotta make sure that there's no pig sniffing around on them.
That's a thing that happens on farms.
Well, I'm glad that you're asking the important questions here, David. Yeah, Heather, he is going to pass. Oh gosh. Dennis the Farmer, he's a classic. Okay, awesome. Let's see here. I'm also. Oh, we got Calvin and Cobbs. That one's pretty delicious. I like that one.
I like that one.
I think that's solid. Oh gosh. So, but let's talk to you, Ms. Apple. Ms. Apple, deep question. If you had to, would you rather raise chickens?
I'm gonna
or
pass.
Cows? You're gonna pass. Okay, you're gonna pass. Just in general. I'm glad we've got that cleared up. There you go. Pass, and now you have to tear it. That's the important part. There you go. See, just throw it away. Oh God. All right, let's see. Then we've got Clay Newman, who's hanging out here. Clay, I want to know if you worked in Dilbert's workplace, what would you spice up your desk with?
High grade LSD, I think. Everybody's into microdosing right now. I want to take that to the macro. I think Dilbert really could use a little color in that office.
Just a little good stuff right off the desk, right? That's what we're looking for. Love it. Fantastic. All right. Beautiful. All right. Well, you know what? It does seem that with that distinct answer, not only have we gotten George back, we also have gotten all of our answers in. So as a reminder, Billy, your prompt for this round is, of course, the You Wrote This Shit prompt. We have asked our panel to rename a comic strip to be about farming. Let us see.
What did you say, Ethan?
It is the You Wrote This Shit. We have asked our panel to rename a comic strip about farmers. Let's see what our panelists have written. First up, we've got the farmer side. Doonesbury Farm. Garfields of Wheat.
Okay.
Okay.
Marmadig. And Little Fracking Annie. We've taken it back to the 80s with our responses here. Billy, honestly, this is going to be quite the adventure tonight. And you've got 3 guesses to try to figure out who wrote this shit. What is your first guess?
I'll pass.
Okay. Well, there you go.
All right, let me look and see what the hell's going on. Little Fracking Annie. Was that Dave Shapiro?
That's brilliant, but it was not. That's how you know it wasn't me.
Oh, all right. Let's go for a second one, Billy.
Let's see what we got there. Marmadig. Was that Clay?
No, my friend, but I do love me some Marmaduke.
All right.
Ouch. All right, let's go for a third. And then if George can hear us, it's his time to steal.
Maybe. Let's see. Garfields of Wheat. Was that Apple?
It was not. I'm sorry.
Ouch. All right, no points. Hey, Billy, you wouldn't happen to have George on the phone, would you?
No, hold on. Let me see something. Let me try to. No, I don't.
Hold on. We're on it.
In that case, Billy, do you want to make one more guess for the moment on his behalf?
Hold on, George is coming.
All right. I mean, you are brothers, so in theory, you should be able to read his mind. I hear that's how this works, right?
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
This
Man,
is
don't
the
y'all
best
miss
show we've
2020
ever
when this
done.
was just everything?
I know. You're on mute. The classics. How do you make a breakout room work? No one knows. Oh, there he is. Hey, George. You're back in business.
Hello.
Can you hear us? Hello. George, you've got one guess to try and steal some points from Billy. Take a look at
Oh, I
what's
hear
going
you
on the
now.
bottom of the screen. I know. Which of these answers do you think our panelists
Okay.
might have...
Chelsea did it.
Chelsea did which one?
Everyone that? The first one,
The first one, Doonesbury Farm.
which I didn't hear.
Chelsea, was that you?
Did you just fucking get a point?
Is that anybody?
Chelsea, were you?
No,
Doonesbury
no,
Farm?
no.
Yes,
no.
Chelsea said that.
Oh,
No.
all right. Well, no points here, but around here, of course, once we guess, it is naturally time to confess. So, Ms. Apple Adams, let's get farming together. What did you write?
I'm gonna be real with you. I phoned this one in. I went with the farmer side.
Yes.
Quality, absolute
you.
quality.
Yeah,
Nicely
thank
done. All right. Well, Clay Newman, hey there. Once you start living that farmer life, what's your comic strip going to be called?
Oh man, this one's extra fucked up because Knott's Berry Farm is technically a peanuts place, but I went with Doonesbury Farm.
Ooh, classic, good stuff. Like it. Chelsea Bearce. Oh dear,
Yes,
Chelsea. Living that-
nice.
farm it up. What did you write?
Okay, I was gonna go with Manure, Goose, and Grim, but instead I wrote Marmadig.
Classic, gorgeous, exceptional. I love it. All right. Well, David Shapiro. Hello. What did you
Hello.
write?
I don't know anything about farming at all, except there are fields. I wrote Garfields of wheat.
That works. Classic. Excellent. Very good. Just so many fields. And Robby Sandler, farmer extraordinaire. What did you write?
Well, you know, in this day and age, farming is mostly lands rights management, at least according to Little Fracking Annie.
Yes.
We do know her. We do know it. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, here's the situation. We've come to the end of our first prompt, which means it's time to pass on over to our second contestant.
We got one.
There we go.
It's
It's George. Fantastic. Hey, George.
New
Well,
computer.
George, I know. Can you hear us, George?
I can now.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
George
Okay.
and panel, the second prompt for round one is... Panel, we would like you to mash up a stand-up comic and a comic book character. Mash up a stand-up comic and a comic book character. So, panel, go ahead and text in your responses to mash up a stand-up comic and a comic book character. And if you're playing along at home, of course, we gotta hear from you, naturally. So think back to those comic book days, combine it with your favorite stand-up, and then drop that best answer into Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, because we're pulling up our favorites every round. Well, George, we're so happy you're here. George, I gotta know, were you a comic book kid, or was that Billy's thing?
That was more Billy's thing. I had the Saturday morning cartoons on ABC all the time.
Ah, Saturday morning cartoons, classic. All right, favorite Saturday morning cartoon?
I don't remember the cartoons as much of Over the Shark, Jabberjaw.
Jabberjaw, okay, that's a good one. I love it. Fantastic. All right. Well, now let's find out a little bit more from some of our panelists tonight. Oh gosh. So Clay Newman, big, deep, important question here. Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
You know what? People think that invisibility is the creepy option, but dudes are only flying to look at cleavage, so I'm gonna go with invisibility. That makes it easier to steal stuff.
Nice.
Ooh, I dig it. I like that. And I like that you planned this one out, Clay. Yeah. Bane Cook. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. What else we got going on in the chat, Chelsea? Oh. Okay.
Okay.
That's the one from Chloe.
There we go. Oh, Wanda. Hi, Wanda. How you doing?
You
Yeah,
absolutely.
these are
Oh my.
goodness.
Deep cuts. I love it.
I like that. Good one, Dad. Good job,
Tom and
Dad.
Jerry Steinfeld. Oh, so adorable. All right, well, we're letting just a couple more answers come on in. Go ahead and check your phones panel in case we had some duplicates come in, because we want to make sure we get everybody in here. But I want to chat folks up just a tiny bit more. But David, let's learn a little bit more about you. You know, some people collect comic books, but I want to know, what do you collect?
I collect emotions.
Feelings.
Yeah, I collect feelings.
Collect all the feelings.
I'm Italian. I'm an actor. Just all the feelings. When can I use them? When will they come in handy?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Good. Do you have a favorite one that you just like to keep extras of in your back pocket?
Yes. I like exuberation.
Exuberation. Oh, that's high stakes. I like that. I enjoy that. Exuberation is the way to go. Well, Chelsea, let's do one quick check of the home game. Oh my. Oh, Super Carrot Top, the best one. Mm-hmm. Captain. We like
this
the captain.
one, Billy. This one's very good. I like this one a lot. Look at that.
Excellent work.
Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Just goes into a phone booth that comes out masturbating. Like, how does that work?
Sounds about right. And it does seem that with that, our panelists have gotten all of their answers in. So as a reminder to you, George, your prompt for this round is we have asked our panel, to mash up a stand-up comic and a comic book character. Let us see what our panelists have written. First, we've got Sarah Silver Surfer.
Silver
Thank
Surfer.
you. There you go. You say that for me. The pun Fisher.
Hey.
Bernie Magneto.
Oh.
The Eddie Murphin Power Rangers. And Joe Rogan Batman. It's a hyphenated name. I like that. I like it. By marriage. It's by marriage. Wow. George, this is the funniest set of superheroes I've ever seen. You got 3 guesses to try to figure out who wrote this shit. What is your first guess?
Sarah Silver Surfer is Miss Apple.
It was not.
It's all right, George. You get a second guess. What's it going to be?
Joe Rogan Batman, David.
I love it. It was not.
All right. One more for you, George. Then over to you, Billy. It's almost time to steal.
Eddie Murphy Power Rangers, Robby.
It was.
Well, George, you are on the board. Back in the game. You've got 1 point. Let's see if Billy can tie it up. One guess to steal. What's it going to be?
I'll do my audio through a toilet paper roll, too.
Thank you.
Did you have that next to your desk?
You wouldn't know me.
Billy, what's your guess?
I'm gonna say Clay Newman was Joe Rogan Batman. Even though Joe Rogan was
I would never besmirch either of their fine names.
Well, George, welcome to the board. You are in the lead. Very exciting. But once we
welcome to the game, George.
Yeah,
I know
Welcome
you are here to play and to slay. But speaking of slaying, once we guess, it's time to confess. So, Miss Apple Adams, slay us. What did you write?
So here's the thing, George. I actually was the first person to do or I was the second one to do Sarah Silver Surfer Man thing. But I was told that someone else had beat me to it. So in a panic, I wrote Joe Rogan Batman.
The classic. True classic. Oh, gosh.
When you're panicking, you need both of them.
You do. You really do.
Yeah. All right. Well, Clay Newman, we got to know. What did you write?
I believe in puns, not guns. I'm the Punisher.
That was spot on.
Good work. Good work. Well, hey, Chelsea Bearce.
Yeah.
What did you write?
Bernie Magneto. That's what I did.
Good one. Real good.
Thank you. Thank you very
Real
much.
good. Fine work. And David Shapiro, hey there.
Hey, how are you?
What did you write?
I misspelled my answer, but beat Apple Adams to Sarah Silver Surferman.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, it's a fight. I can tell the fight is already happening.
I literally know where she lives. I know exactly where I'm going right after this shit.
Oh wow! Take that down. Take it down. All right.
We roll deep.
I know. All right. Well, here's the thing. We've come to the end of round 1, which means it's time to score this shit. So let's check in on that scoreboard. Billy has 0 points, but George is in the lead with 1. Wow,
that
means
only
Billy
took a half hour to get through round 1, guys. Great.
not bad. Oh, but wait a second. Wait a second. I'm hearing something interesting from the control room. Wait, one moment. I'm sorry. It does seem that Adam's got a good one, but it's actually Miles George Weber tonight. Miles, what are you doing here?
That's a fantastic question, Ethan. Fantastic question. I wondered the same thing myself. I was just passing through the hallway, figured I'd sit down here and play the game a little bit, you know.
Well,
I'm glad that George got the laptop working. George, not for nothing, you got to burn that other laptop, homie. Like I don't think it's useful. Yeah, I know that thing's got to go, but I'm glad you got this one.
Well, here's the thing, Miles. Since you're here, we'd love to hear what you wrote for our prompt for this round, which was mash up a stand-up comic and a comic book character.
Yes, I stopped by to say that I wrote Bruce Wayne Brady.
Hey!
Oh, that's fun. Hey! Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, absolutely. I think that's what Apple was trying to go for.
Absolutely, thank you. Could you just sit here next time?
Anytime. I'm coming right over.
Appreciate you. And then we'll both go to David Shapiro's.
Perfect. Naturally. Perfect. I mean, honestly, that sounds like a party. Well, Miles, we're just so happy that you swung by. It's always good to see you. Anything, and if we want to see more of you, anywhere we should look?
Find me online. Oh, my new comedy special is going to be out on my YouTube channel on Sunday. So yeah, definitely go search for me on the YouTubes on Sunday, and you can check out my special for free.
Yeah, we'll post about it on our webpage too. Thanks, who wrote this shit, social team.
Thanks, everybody. Love you all.
Well, Miles, great to see you. Glad you could swing by because now we are heading into the second round of. Shh. Don't you love a special guest?
Yes.
You love a special guest. All right. Well, welcome to the second round, everyone. Billy is going to get to go first. So, Billy and panel, are you ready for the very first prompt of round 2?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. All right. Good. I'm glad. All right. Panel and Billy, your very first prompt for round 2 is we would like you to retitle a song to be about Batman. Retitle a song to be about Batman. Now, Billy, would you like to play or pass on over to George?
I need the points. I'm going to play.
I'm going to play. I love it. Panel, go ahead and text in your answers to retitle a song to be about Batman. And if you are playing along at home, of course, we're going to need to hear from you. So point that sign up in the sky and then drop your best answers into Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch because we're pulling out our favorites every single round. Oh, gosh. So, Billy, I got to know, what bop are you listening to on repeat right now?
I can't get. I have this weird, creepy song called "Thirsty" stuck in my head. It's not something like rappy. It just says like, "I'm thirsty." I did it for an Instagram promotion for a show I'm doing Wednesday with my group called Thirsty Baby, and it's just traumatically stuck in my head because I never heard it before. And now it's just.
You're doing a show on Wednesday with a band called Thursday Baby?
No, it's an improv show. Me and my partner we're called Thirsty Baby.
Oh, Thirsty.
Thursday,
there you
baby.
go.
You only have baby on Thursday, honey.
We're Thursday Baby, and we only perform on Wednesdays.
There you go. Well, the truth absolutely.
There's no difference between New York and California. It's Thirsty Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, let's talk to our panelists just a little bit more. Hey, Ms. Apple, it's been a hot second. So I got to know from you, what should we shine into the sky to get your attention?
Oh God. Definitely your last email of your appointment reminder for your next therapy session.
Ah, okay.
That's gonna be a lot to read, but if I can just bring out a magnifying glass, I'll be like, good, I'm on my way.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to know how we can get you if we need you, because very important, Apple, that we've got you on standby. So beautiful. All right. Well, Chelsea, what's happening with our home game tonight?
Oh, we got some Batroom Blitz. I like that one.
Batroom.
Batman, I feel like a woman. I like that one.
Batman.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, heroes.
USA.
Wow.
Just list cities with orphans in them.
Yeah.
You know there's that in Ventura.
Insane in the B Wayne.
Bat skates and the jet.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh my gosh.
Look what Billy
Also, got to get that Joker face. You know it. You absolutely do. Oh gosh. Well, and with that honestly timeless classic, it does seem that our panelists have gotten all of their answers in. I wouldn't do bat either, Natasha.
won't do that.
I wouldn't do bat. Oh, gosh. All right. Well, Billy, as a reminder, your prompt for this round is we have asked our panel to retitle a song to be about Batman. Let's see what our panelists have written. First, we've got Mr. Freeze Frame. Oh, Holy Dark Knight with a K.
Reason.
Topical.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Faster Kill Pussycat Woman. What doesn't kill you is Batman because he has a stupid code.
What?
And
Not a code, he can't kill people.
this shit is a Batcave. Batcave.
Oh, you have to say that one. Okay,
You do have to say that one. You do have to say that one.
got
You
it.
have to sing that one. You have to sing that one.
Thank you, David. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Well, Billy, I gotta say, Batman is among us right now. You've got 3 guesses to try to figure out who wrote this shit. What is your first guess?
I'm gonna say Chelsea was Oh Holy Dark Knight.
That is absolutely true. That was me.
Hey!
It was the least
All right.
Batman one on there, and she knows nothing about that.
That's very true. I had to look it up.
Billy, on the board, tying up the game. Let's get you some more points. What's your second guess?
All right. What doesn't kill you is Batman because he has a stupid code. I'm gonna say that's Clay.
Incorrect.
Oh.
All right, Billy.
Sounds like
One
Clay
more guess.
respects the code.
Mm-hmm. One more guess, Billy. Then it's over to George to steal.
Robby, were you Mr. Freeze Frame?
I don't know what song that is.
Oh.
Oh, all right. No, or 1 point. Tied up the game, Billy. It's looking good. George, 1 point to steal. This will get you into the lead. What's it going to be?
That's the Kill Pussycat Woman. Miss Apple.
Yes, it was. Brittany Murphy classic.
Well done. George, pulling into the lead. Of course, once we guess, it is time to confess. So, Clay Newman, hey there. What did you write?
Thoroughly disappointed that Robby has never heard the classic Freeze Frame, but I went with Mr. Freeze Frame. I don't know any other parts of the song, Robby. In your defense.
Okay, good. That actually makes me feel a lot better.
Oh, good. All right. Well, David Shapiro, what did you write?
I wrote what doesn't kill you is Batman because he has a stupid code.
God, I fucking knew it was you. I fucking knew.
I knew yours was you.
See, oh my gosh, it's love from across the stream. And last but not least, we've got Robby Sandler. What did you write?
I'm sorry, I keep thinking about Apple and David crossing streams. This shit is a Batcave. Batcave.
Yeah, it's a Batcave. Batcave. Oh, okay, just make
I'm with you,
my
Apple. I
goodness.
got you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Billy, glad we got you on the board with that one. Oh, hold on just 1 second.
Oh God, again.
I just got a notice from the control room. It does seem that
This episode is going to be 2 hours long.
I know, but look, it's actually Adam. I mean, Miles was just swinging through the hallway, but Adam, our hilarious technical director, is ready to grace us with some glory. How you doing, Adam?
People confuse me for Miles all the time, by the way. I just got to say, that's nothing new.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I feel that. Well,
It's a
well,
pompadour.
Adam, your prompt for this round is we've asked our panel to retitle a song to be about Batman.
Yep.
And what did you write?
I went with the classic, "You're so vain, I bet you think this crime spree's about you."
That's good.
Thanks,
Love
Robbie.
it.
Don't
Bye.
lie.
That's all I wanted.
Hey, you're so Bane, maybe?
Oh, that was
Oh, that's better.
Jada the voice.
Adam's fired.
Bye, Adam. All right, you all need to go back to your places because this is making me crazy. However, George, it's time for you to earn some points. So, George and panel, your second prompt for round 2 is... We'd like you to rename a TV show to make it about a famous villain. Famous villain. Panelists, go ahead and text in your answers to rename a TV show to make it about a famous villain. And if you're playing along at home, we're going to need to hear from you. So get villainous and drop your best answers into Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, because guess what? We're pulling up our favorites every single round. Oh, George. George, what is a binge-worthy TV show in your opinion?
Alf. I used to binge watch Alf.
Alf, good choice. A
How
classic.
did you binge watch it? Did you have it on like VHS tapes?
Question. That was my question.
It's still on Voodoo. I watch it every now and then.
It's on Hulu?
Voodoo?
Oh, neat.
Who do?
He does.
Well,
You do.
okay.
Do
Here's
what?
I'm gonna do for 4 hours tonight.
Remind me of the Alf.
It sounds about right. Sounds like what we do, perhaps. Oh gosh. Well, let's chat with some of our panelists tonight. Clay Newman, deep, important question for you tonight. Fuck, marry, kill, Magneto, Kingpin, or Dr. Octopus?
I mean, you gotta fuck the one with the arms, right? With the 8 different arms. That's just so many. That's at least 8 possibilities there.
Yeah.
So we're fucking Doc Ock.
Okay.
Geez. Mary Magneto or Kingpin.
I got so many choices here.
This is tough, I'm going to go with Magneto. It feels like a hate crime to not marry the Holocaust survivor on Hanukkah, no less. So I'm going to go with Magneto.
Okay, good for you. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Oh, looks, Mario has just appeared in Chelsea's
We have another
screen.
Mario. I know.
I know. It's good. Well, Chelsea, can you tell us what's happening with the home game? Oh my.
That's perfect. Two
broke riddlers.
Yeah,
we know her.
I think this is a tough round for the home game. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, pushing Ursula. I like that one. Well, I got one more quick question for our fashion icon here on the screen, Ms. Apple Adams. I need to know which villain do you think is the most fashion forward?
The most fashion forward. I'm gonna say, and I know people are gonna disagree, but I think the Riddler, because that is head to toe green and question marks. That is a hard look to pull off, especially with a matching bowler. But that bitch does it. Riddle me that.
Yes,
she absolutely does. And it does seem that with that, our panelists have gotten all of their answers in. So as a reminder, George, your prompt for this round is we have asked our panel to rename a TV show to make it about a famous villain. Let us see what our panelists have written. First, we've got Blackish Adam. 90-Day Saronk.
That's a deep cut.
What?
Chelsea doesn't even know what it is.
The C is silent.
Saron
Yeah. Hal 90210. Scar Viver. And the classic Doomy Howser MD.
Doomy
Bowser.
Bowser, excuse me, Doobie Bowser. Mm-hmm. It's bad news there. Bad news bears. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're gonna find out, Chloe, because George's 3 guesses to figure out who wrote this shit. What is your first guess, George?
Club getting a shot at Sarong.
Beverly Hills 90210's Chelsea.
What?
Beverly something 90210.
No.
No.
All right, no. George, let's go for a second guess.
Jimmy Bowser, MD, is Robby.
No, but I totally get why you guessed that for me.
Love it. All right, one more for you, George, and then it's over to Billy to steal.
Blackish Adam is David.
No. Often that people think that, but no.
No one thinks that, David. No one thinks
All right, well, George, you're still in the lead. Billy, now's your chance to tie this up. One guess to steal. What's it going to be?
It's a 50-50 shot. I'm going to go with Chelsea. And she said, I don't know, maybe the chance running in with the Mario kind of might have spun her way to make it Doomy Bowser MD.
Ooh, you would think that, but you're wrong.
Ow! Ouch! All right. No points on that one. Once we guess it is time to confess. So, hey, Miss Apple, what did you write?
So I've never seen the show or read the comic, but I know of both of them, so I went with Blackish Adam.
Yes.
Good one. Very good.
I like
Nicely
it.
done. Love it. All right. Well, Clay, hey there. Congratulations on your recent nuptials. What did you write?
I'm afraid I can't give you the point, Dylan. It's Beverly House 90210.
Outstanding. Chelsea Bearce, what did you write?
Okay, my first one, because 90 Day Fiancé is one of my favorite shows on the planet. So I was going to go with 90 Darth Fiancé, but instead I went with Scarvivor. I did. That was
a good one. Yeah. Very villainous. David Shapiro, what did you write?
I combined two villains and did Doomy, like Dr. Doom, Meehauser, MD. But I put Bowser.
There you go. It's multiple
I couldn't decide.
action there. I know. It's hard to sometimes. And Robby Sandler, hi there. What did you write?
Well,
Can you explain yourself, please?
I should have gone with my first answer, which was Rick and Voldemorty. But instead, I did 90 Day Soronk, which was Soronce. But you know what? Neither version of it works, does it?
No. It's all right. We tried. We tried. Oh, ouch. Heckling from the audience. I love it. Well, we've reached the end of round 2, which means, of course, it is time to score this shit. So let's check in on those scores. Billy's got 1 point. George is in the lead with 2. That means that Billy's going to go first as we head into the lightning round. But before we get there, what about a quick word from our producers? Keep it quick, y'all.
Okay.
Now that we're recording, I thought I would tell you that your hair is fine. Hi, I'm Robby.
And I'm Chelsea. Thank you so much for watching Who Wrote This Shit.
If you're having fun, scan that link in the lower left corner and tell us on Venmo.
Also, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And hey, want to be a contestant? There's a link in our bio for that.
But you can also keep playing along in the comments because we love featuring your hilarious answers.
And now, back to us.
Who wrote this? Shh.
Oh,
Look at those
Jeanette
young
loves this shit.
kids.
I know. So adorable. Oh my gosh, we've lost Billy, but he knows how this works. So welcome to the lightning round, everyone, where points are doubled. Here's how this works. I will read out a prompt. Everyone sends in their answers, and then we'll go back and forth between Billy and George until 3 correct answers are revealed or the game becomes unwinnable. There's only a difference of 1 point, which means anything could still happen. So contestants and panel, are you ready for your lightning round prompt?
Yeah!
Woo! There we go. The lightning round prompt for tonight's show is... Panel, we'd like you to name an adult film that takes place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Whoa! Panel, go ahead and text in your answers to name an adult film that takes place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or uniform. That works too. And if you're playing along at home, yeah, we got to hear from you. So get in there. Get real, get honest, get sexy, and drop those best answers into Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, because guess what? We're pulling up our favorites this round. Oh, gosh. So I got to know from both George and Billy, favorite Marvel movies. Let's start with you, George, as the older brother.
Iron Man. It's the only one I've ever seen.
Iron Man, good choice. Good one. How about you, Billy?
Out of all of them, I'm gonna go Howard the Duck. I'm gonna go old Marvel.
Wow.
Wow.
I love that answer.
It's a Marvel movie. He didn't say Marvel Cinematic Universe. He said Marvel movie. He said, "What's your favorite Marvel movie?"
Semantics.
I know. I love a person who's specific with their language. Awesome. Well, David, I want to know more from you. I want to chat with you since you've got your little sidekick by your side. When you get mad, what happens to you?
When I get mad, I feel like a completely different person. Yeah, like a comic book character, and then like. Go ahead. No, whatever you're gonna say is funnier than what I got.
Well, I was going to say you collect feelings, as you told us earlier. Yep. So I just want to know, do you just become a different person, and then what happens?
It's like a fever dream. I feel like I performed, and then all of a sudden I'm back home and tired. Yeah.
Okay.
I got
Incredible
nothing.
Cock. Okay.
I know. The Incredible Cock is always a classic. I've seen that one before.
Let's read these answers.
I know. Okay.
Iron. I like this one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Oh my. Yes. Wow. Wolverine knows what is up. Knows what is up. Oh, the end guessing is the best one. It's always a good one.
This one's for Billy.
Oh,
right
Jeanette.
Here. Yeah.
There you go. Jeanette, she knows. She knows. Agents of SHLONG. Solid.
What does it spell, Ethan?
Well, say it.
Oh, that's a Billy with the
Get that laugh.
I know Billy's on fire tonight.
I know. And Billy is burning it up. And it does seem that with that, our panel has gotten all of their answers in. Oh, it's going to be a very exciting lightning round. As a reminder, our prompt for this round is we have asked our panel to name an adult film that takes place in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let us see what our panelists have written. First, we've got Hulk Smash That Ass.
Oh, Ethan with such passion. Yeah.
Bleached Assalanche. Classic. Cocked Her Strange.
Poor girl.
Hulk Johannesburg. And the classic, My Af If Tho Thor. It's another one you got to read out loud. I can smell the lawsuit from Disney right now, but we're going to go back and forth between Billy and George until 3 correct answers are revealed or the game is unwinnable. Points are doubled. Billy, we'll start with you. What's it going to be?
Oh, Jeepers Creepers. Let's see what we got.
You know it.
Hulk does Johannesburg. Was that Apple?
It was not. I'm sorry.
Oh. All right. Over to you, George. Let's get some points.
Hulk Smash That Ass. Chelsea.
Nope.
All right. Back to you, Billy. What's it going to be?
Clay, my Athith Thor.
Yes, but that was not my prompt.
Good for you. Good for you.
Proud of you, Clay. Hey, George. What's it going to be?
Cocktail Strange. Miss Apple.
No, but I wish it was. That's so good.
Oh.
All right. Over to you, Billy.
Doctor Strange, Dave Shapiro.
No, but thank you.
All righty, George. Get some points. What's it going to be?
Cocktail Strange. Clay.
I am the good coctor. That is me.
Hey! George snags another 2 points. We got to get you on this board, Billy. What's it going to be?
I have 1 point.
I know. Just one.
I'm on the
We
board.
want to
It's
get you on
lonely.
it better.
It's lonely.
Yeah. Let's see. Chelsea has probably not seen one Marvel movie, so I'm going to say she was the Bleached Assalanche.
Okay, I looked it up, and Avalanche is a fucking character, and yes, I did write Bleached Assalanche.
Hey!
Thank you.
Right.
Very
I looked it
exciting.
up. I looked it up.
Good to
All right. That means that the next correct answer wins this game. George, for the game, what's it going to be?
My ass is so sore is Robby.
Pass.
I mean, that feels like a hate crime, but it's correct.
Oh, oh my goodness! Which of course means that
Oh,
Miss
he's
Apple
never gonna
Adam
laugh at
just
it.
really wants Hulk to smash that ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dave Shapiro also wants to hang out with Hulk in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Well,
That's brilliant.
I need that explained after the show, please.
later. We'll save that for later, Robby. All right. Well, here's the thing. We have come to the end of the game, which means we got to score this shit. So let's check in on our final scores. Billy's got 3 points, but George takes the game with 6. Woo! Oh. Wow.
Billy's never
All
gonna
right.
hear the last of that.
What?
Billy's never gonna hear
The
the
audio's
last of
going in
that.
and out. I can't hear you.
No one saw this. No one saw this ending. No one saw this.
I know,
ending.
but don't worry, Billy.
What's
You're gonna both. Oh, there he goes. All right. Well, Billy's going home with a copy of Who Wrote This Shit, the home game. But George, now you get to come with me into the bonus round of.
Who wrote this? Shh.
All right.
Wow, George, George, it's good. It's good. This is an incredibly exciting moment. How do you feel, George? Tell us. How do you feel?
Vindicated, and Billy's never gonna hear the last of it.
Okay. All right. I look forward to awkward holiday dinners for the rest of time. All right. Well, George, welcome to the lightning round where you could possibly win hundreds of pennies. Hundreds of them. Here's how this works. You'll choose a panelist in advance. We will play a round, and then you have to choose that panelist's answer out of the lineup. So, George, are you ready to play?
Oh, I am.
Okay. Which of our panelists do you think you can match?
We'll go Chelsea.
Chelsea, the one and only Chelsea Bearce, the chosen one.
Come on,
the
let's
chosen
do it.
one.
You and
I
me,
know.
buddy.
All right,
Come on.
here we go. We are going to make this happen. So, panel and contestant, your
Yes.
prompt for the bonus round is Garfield loves lasagna and hates Mondays. In the Chelsea comic, she loves blank and hates blank. A two-parter.
Not multiple choice, huh?
Hold on, we're writing our answers, George. Tuck it
Right.
in.
Okay. I got you. The old radio.
All right, well, George, we got to learn a little bit more about you. It's Monday. How was your Monday?
Monday was good. Off for work.
What'd you
thank
do? There you go. I mean, that sounds like a productive day just across the board. All right.
Hit the
So-
cash and Billy card.
perfect. Well, it all pans out for you. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, let's chat with a couple of our panelists. Miss Apple, I want to know, what are your general feelings on lasagna?
Lasagna. I don't disagree. I don't agree with their policies. But everyone's allowed their own opinions, and
Okay.
I can't shit for a couple days afterward.
We've all been there.
I know.
I feel like you're just speaking the truth to us, which is just so helpful.
That's all I try to do for you, Ethan.
See, I'm so glad that you do that for me. I'm so glad, because I can always rely on you. Well, here's the thing. Clay Newman, deep question. Everybody hates Mondays, but what do you hate more than Mondays?
Fucking Tuesdays, man.
Okay.
Tuesdays.
You finally get through Mondays and it's not even better on Tuesday. That's some bullshit. You're carrying in Monday sadness, and there's no uphill from that. It's just great downhill till Fun Friday. Am I right? Party. I don't have a 9 to 5. It really doesn't matter to me, to be honest.
I know. Well, that seems to be the reality of the situation when one does not have a 9 to 5. Well, Chelsea, I mean, now you get to be the arbiter of your own fate here. What's going on in the home game?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes,
Oh, look,
yes.
Jeanette actually knows me very well.
Yeah.
Love cupcakes, hates dishes. Loves taking off my bra, hates putting it back on. Jeanette knows me very, very well. Loves her friends and hates comic book movies. See,
These are all true facts.
People know me very, very well. It's very, very good. Natasha says loves being a wine mom and hates when people says she loves being a wine mom. So,
well, the truth is absolutely coming out tonight, and it does seem that with this deep honesty, our panel has gotten all their answers in. So as a reminder, the prompt for this round is Garfield loves lasagna and hates Mondays. In the Chelsea comic, she loves blank and hates blank. Let us see what our panelists have written. First, we've got cheap wine and dumb people. All right. She loves lasagna and hates whatever the fuck's George's last computer was. She loves whiskey and hates free time. She loves good drinks and hates pregnant pauses. And she loves a bleached assalanche and hates a traditional assalanche. Chelsea likes to keep it classy. We know that about her. Oh, God. All right. Well, George, very exciting moment. You need to choose which of these answers that our dear Chelsea Bearce has written. Which one do you think is hers?
Whiskey and hates free time.
Whiskey and hates free time. Whiskey and hates free time. All right. Well, let's see what some of our panelists have written. All right. So first up, we have got Clay Newman. Clay, you've been sitting next to Chelsea all evening. So I got to know, what does she love and hate?
Well, I know my girl loves lasagna, and I definitely know she hates that BlackBerry taped to a printer or whatever it is that George used to try to get out of her.
All right.
That was
Looking
my
good.
favorite answer.
Looking good. Looking good. Oh, my gosh. Well, here's the thing. It's not a match, so we're going to keep on hunting. David Shapiro, you have been on the other side of Chelsea all night, so I know you know things. Tell us, what does she love and hate?
Oh, Chelsea loves good drinks, and she hates pregnant pauses.
Like this one right here.
Yep. Yep.
Ethan!
Okay, great. All right, it's not a match, so we're going to keep hunting. Robby Sandler, you produced this show with Chelsea. I know you know her well. Tell us, what does she hate and love?
Well, Chelsea is, if nothing else, not a traditionalist. She likes a bleached assalanche and hates the traditional ones.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, Robbie knows, but it's not a match. So it's very exciting because you are down to our two gorgeous women on screen, Chelsea Bearce and Miss Apple Adams. Oh my goodness. So good. Now, here's the situation, George. If you've successfully chosen Chelsea's answer, that means you are going home with hundreds of pennies. It's a big moment. Chelsea Bearce, tell us, what did you write?
I know Jeanette is complaining that this is the longest episode ever, so I'll just get to it quickly. I hate free time so much. So I wrote love whiskey and hate free time because I
Fantastic. That, of course, means that our dear Apple Adams wrote cheap wine and dumb people. And honestly, I think she's right, too.
That's very true. That's very true.
All right. Well, George, congratulations. You've won the show and the bonus round. Very exciting. And we want to say a huge thank you to our hilarious panel, which, of course, is the gorgeous Miss Apple Adams, Clay Newman, Chelsea Bearce, David Shapiro, and Robby Sandler. I am Ethan, your host with the most bow ties, reminding you to join us every Monday night for another hilarious episode
Who wrote this? Who wrote this?